Hi guys, welcome to Random Code. In this video, we are going to cover the JavaScript non-primitive data types. So in our previous video, we have seen the primitive data types. In case you have missed it, please watch that as well. I will give the link in the description. So if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing to this channel for the future updates and also click the bell icon. Now let us see the JavaScript objects and arrays. So in our previous code, we have seen this primitive data types, right? So then you may have doubt, then what is the need for non-primitive data types? So we will see that with this same person example, okay? So I will just copy this code and I have created a new file, object.js. Inside that I have pasted them, okay? So before objects, how we created variables? For person name, we have created a separate variable. For that person's age, we have created separate variable. Like for each and every information, we have created separate variables, right? Obviously, in the real-time projects, we will be having many more data to be stored. So we cannot create a new variable for every new data, right? So in that case, object will be very helpful for us to overcome this issue. Okay. So basically, let's say all these details are related to a particular person, right? So I will show you how we can convert this multiple variables into a single variable with the help of object. Okay. Let me create an object here first. So to create an object, we will need to use either let or const first. And after that, we need to specify that object name. Since this object is going to store the details of a person, I'm going to give this a name of person. Okay. Equal to create an object, we need to use curly braces. So inside this curly braces, we will be having key value pass, which will contain our data. So here there are no limitation for that key value pass. We can have n number of key value pairs. Let me show you how we can create that. The left hand side will have the key. Here instead of using equal to, we will use colon to separate the key and value. On the right hand side, we will have the actual value. In this case, the name is John, right? The person name is John. Next, we want to store age. We can simply add comma and add another key. This comma is the separator. So after a comma, you can add a new key. The age is 26. Again, if you want to add one more key, then we can simply add comma and just say is eligible to vote. That's false or true. Okay. Similarly, the place of birth. See, earlier we had 5 different variables to store this 5 data, but now we have only one single object, that is one single variable, which is holding all this data. Okay, I will show it to you by printing it to console. So inside that console log, you can pause this person. Let me open my terminal. Inside the terminal, node object.js. See, we are getting all the data inside the curly braces as we have mentioned, right? So how we can access any particular data from this person object? Now it is giving us all the data, right? Let's say I just only want to get is that person is eligible to vote or not. In that case, what I can do is simply after the object name I can put a dot. If I put a dot, see, it will display me all the available keys inside that object. It is showing age, is eligible to vote, name, place of birth, all of them are present inside that object. If I only want this is eligible value, then I can just say it like this: object name dot the key name. This is the syntax to get that particular object key value. If I save this and run it, see, instead of getting the entire value, I'm just getting this is eligible to vote value, right? Like this, we can access any specific value from this object as well. In this case, if I give name, it is going to print the name. See? So this is the example of object. So how to create an object and how to access value from the object. Now let us see how we can work with arrays. Okay, I have created one more file named array.js just to have a clear idea. Okay, separate files. So where the array will be used. Let's say in some case we want to store a data where the data is not single. Okay, it contains multiple data. So far we have worked with data like single ones, like person name is going to have obviously only one person's name, right? Age is going to contain one person's age. Let's say we have a requirement where we need to store multiple data to a variable. In that places we can use array. Again, I will show you to you with a clear example so that you will have a better understanding. Okay. Again, to create arrays, we can simply use const or let, and we can have an array name. Let's say I'm going to specify some cities. Okay, so I'm just naming this arrays as cities. To create an array, we need to use square brackets. To create object, we have used curly brackets. To create an array, we need to use square brackets. Okay, you have to be very clear with it. Inside the square brackets, we can have string, number, or any type of primitive data type that we have learned in our previous video. Okay, let's say I'm specifying cities as Chennai, Bangalore, Mumbai. Okay, now I have stored three values, like it's literally array containing three string values inside a single variable. Let me try to print this now. If we just type CLG and press enter, it will automatically give us this console.log thing. This is just a shortcut of VS Code. Okay, we can have cities inside. If I run this code now, oh sorry, I have to change the name. See, we are getting that array, right? Chennai, Bangalore, Mumbai. Again, let's see how we can access single value from this array. In objects, we had this key names. Using this key name, we have directly accessed that particular value. But in arrays, we don't have that key name here. So using key names, we can't do that. Instead, in arrays, we have a concept named index. Okay. Index is just a number that is starting from 0. Every array index will start from 0. It starts storing the value from 0 index. So here the Chennai value will be stored in 0th index. Similarly, the Bangalore in first and Mumbai in second, and it will keep on going till the array gets ended. Okay. Let's say if I want to access Mumbai, we can assume if the array is starting from index 0, obviously it is going to be in second index, right? So we can access that by placing cities. After that, we can have a square bracket. Inside that square bracket, we can pass that index number. In this case, we are expecting Mumbai to be a second index. So if I save and run this file, see, we are getting Mumbai. Similarly, if I pass 0 here, I will get Chennai. So this is how we create array, and this is how we access specific index value from an array. Again, this is very basic thing. So we have more to cover. Obviously, I will be covering them in my upcoming videos. So this is to give a rough idea on this non-primitive data types object and array. I hope now you will have a little idea on this object and arrays. Again, please practice this. Only practice will help us to improve with our coding. So just try creating object and arrays however you want to. I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.